नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये.
After Vidura had spoken thus to Dhritarashtra, urging him to be sincere in heart and show some love and affection for the Pandavas, who were, after all, like his own sons, and to give them half the kingdom and give Krishna what he was coming for, and thereby make peace. After he had spoken thus, Duryodhana, who was standing there and listening to all this, decided that enough was enough. So he interjected here and he spoke. And he said, O king,
giving gifts and all is very fine, and surely Sri Krishna is worthy of receiving every gift. But then, let us not overdo it. It should not be that he thinks we are giving away gifts out of fear. Let us all remember this simple fact that the conflict has begun. And when the conflict is on at this time, prema vyavahara is not appropriate. The prema vyavahara is not appropriate. Idam tu sumahat karyam shunume yat samarthitam. Now all of you listen carefully. There is a small group of people there. Dhritarashtra, Vidura, Bhishma, Duryodhana. All of you listen carefully. Idam, Shakuni may be there. Idam tu sumahat karyam. I am going to do a very big karyam. Listen to what I plan to do. Mahakaryam I am going to do. When Sri Krishna comes here as a messenger of Pandavas, here is what I plan to do. I plan to capture him. I plan to capture him and imprison him. And if Sri Krishna is captured, imprisoned, matter is over. Pandavas are finished. So all of you, he called Nikriti, Nikritingya is called. Nikriti is wrong kriti. In that he is a Pandita. His mind will go like that. He said, all of you here, you important people here, tell me the best way to achieve this. This is the advice I want from you. How do I achieve this? This is what I plan to do. How do I do it? This should be complete secret. Nobody should know about this. How do I accomplish this without any vignam? Simple mudigno. Vaishampayana tells Janamedaya, even Dhritarashtra was astonished. Even Dhritarashtra was astonished. He told Duryodhana, this is not correct. Bhishma got up and told Dhritarashtra, oh Dhritarashtra, your son is now firmly in the grips of Kalam. He is intent on anartham. And you are lenient to him. If he tries any such thing like what he has mentioned, he and your entire family will be destroyed in a moment by Sri Krishna. This disgusting fellow has abandoned all dharma. Totally he has abandoned dharma, your son. I don't want to listen to even one more word of this Durmati. Kathanchana, no more. Never. And in absolute anger, Bhishma walks out of that place. Next morning, Sri Krishna started for Hastinapuram from that camp. Other than Duryodhana and Dhritarashtra, everybody had left for welcoming Sri Krishna to the outskirts of Hastinapura itself. Bhishma, Drona, Kripacharya, the whole set of people, the common people, everybody had left. The whole way, entire route was decorated. न च कश्चित् गृहे राजन् तदासीत् भरतर्षभ न स्त्री न वृद्धो न शिशुः वासुदेव दिदृक्षया. Every house in Hastinapura was empty, it seems. Vasudeva Didrikshaya, so eager to see Vasudeva, not a lady, na stri, na vruddho, not an old man, na shishuhu, not even a child was there in the home. All of them had left. That is the akarshana of God. Vaishampayana tells Janamejaya, it looked as if the houses too wanted to move to welcome Sri Krishna. Engala to Baitan. Charachara Jagannatha, no, he is. That he is the Lord of all that which moves and does not move. Such a crowd gathered on the way that Sri Krishna's chariot could not proceed. So quickly, diplomatically, he got down from the chariot, went and made his pranams to Bhishma, who was there on the way to welcome him. And along with Bhishma and Drona, he started walking towards Hastinapuram from there. And reaching Hastinapuram, they went straight to Rajabhavanam, where Dhritarashtra was waiting for him with the traditional Arghyam Padyam welcome, which he accepted. And then he said, I will take leave today. He just arrived. He takes leave from Dhritarashtra. And next what happens, we'll hear from Jaimini Bharatam. Along with all the elders, Sri Krishna walked in the Rajamargam of Hastinapuram, main royal road of Hastinapura. Beautiful palaces lined up on either side. What a place, Hastinapuram. He walked along and he found a lovely palace, and he turned towards Sri Bhishma and asked him, whose is this place? Bhishma smiled and said, mine. Please come in. Please, you must come to my place. So beautiful. You must step in. Sri Krishna said, lovely place. Come some other time. And he walked for some distance and he spotted another palace and said, this is beautiful. And he turned towards Drona and asked him, whose is this? And Drona, who has read all 4 Vedas upside down, said, mine. You must come. You must come to my place. Same thing happened with Kripacharya. Jaimini says the beauty was every palace that he asked that person whose palace it was, whose is this? If he was in front of Kripacharya, he'll ask Kripacharya, whose is this? And he walked further, he said, no, some other time. And then there was this humble dwelling. He went near that and he asked, whose is this? Turning towards Vidura, Vidura said, it is yours. Sri Krishna said, my God, my mother Yashoda has been so kind as to have a place for me in Hastinapura. And without invitation, he ran into that house. Vidura was besides himself with joy that Sri Krishna has walked into the house. He was stunned. You never expected that Sri Krishna will be coming to his house this trip at this time. It happens. Suddenly they will come. Acharya will come home without any notice. You will be stunned. What to do? Oh. It will all be like that, stunned. He rushed in and he said, "Oh Krishna, how can I describe my bliss in your coming? Oh Janardana, I cannot describe, but you know well the bliss in my coming. In your coming, you know my bliss because you, O Sri Krishna, are the Antaryami of all. So what is hidden from you? Sir, please accept my invitation to have some food here." Sri Krishna smiled at Vidura and said, "It's okay, I will have. But please don't make anything special for me now. Whatever you have at home, give me some." Vidura was as such in a bad shape because he couldn't, he was going around like a madman, it seems. He did not know what he was doing. He was coming or going, something. He was besides himself. He was not at all in control of himself. He somehow controlled himself and went in to figure out what is there to be given to Sri Krishna. And there was nothing except cold gruel, kanji. And he does not have fancy dinner plates and all silver cutlery and all that. He put it in a donnai, leaf plate, covered that leaf plate, somehow stumbled, stumbled back. Sri Krishna said, "Give it," and took it, it danked off. Only then Vidura realized what he has given him. My God, I have given him kanji. And Sri Krishna smiled towards Vidura immediately and said, "Oh Vidura, how did you ever know that I was so tired walking in the heat through the roads of Hastinapuram that you thought that you kept for me nice kanji? It's so soothing and cool and filling. How did you know?" Vidura was in seventh heaven. He couldn't contain his joy. Every day in this small, humble dwelling of his, he used to do puja to a vigraham of Sri Krishna. Every day he used to offer puja. Antarama Dikshidhar says, it is the same vigraham that Uddhava worshipped. And it is that very vigraham which is now there in Guruvayur, as Guruvayurappan. Like, you know the story of Udupi Sri Krishna, right? How it was that Udupi Sri Krishna was from that time. Arjuna had it. And how it got buried in a mound of sand. Gobichandram and came in ship. How ship was floundering and Madhvacharya saved it and then said, "I want that mound of sand." And then from that took out and which is now Udupi Sri Krishna. Like that, this Vigraham he used to worship, Vidura. Then after he gathered himself, Vidura inquired about the Pandavas and Sri Krishna told Vidura about each Pandava in detail. They're all fine. And in the afternoon, by the time of the afternoon, Sri Krishna then took leave of Vidura and went to visit Kunti. Separately she stayed. Sa drishtva krishnamayantam prasannadityavarchasam kanthe grihitva prakroshat smaranti tanayan prutha. How is she related to Krishna? His aunt, Atta, father's sister. Here was Sri Krishna coming in as if he is the sun, shining like the sun, smiling. Prasannaditya Varchasam, coming in. And here is this lady who is in utter sorrow all the time. She saw Sri Krishna. She ran and Kanthe Grihitva Prakroshat. She went and just hugged him to herself and she wept.